If you have used Airbnb before, raise your hand. I have. I traveled all around the country using Airbnb and I love the service. If you have used DoorDash, raise your hand. I actually used DoorDash one time and I took an L because they delivered the food to the wrong place. Then customer service didn't give me. I will tell y'all about that later. But in this video, we're going to talk about their IPO that just came out. Airbnb just went public and DoorDash just went public. Should you buy? Should you leave it alone? We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about that in this video. Let go. What's up, beautiful people? I am Lando Success, your favorite motivational teacher. Whenever you come to my page, the goal, I always mess up right there. The plan is for you to leave knowing something that you didn't know before you came. So if you do that, make sure you press the like button, press the subscribe button. You can see we're on the road today. We are in an RV. I am traveling across the world like always. Actually, see, this better like this. Y'all didn't just say that. I'm not going to be able to do all of my fun editing and all the type of good stuff. We're going to get right into it. Let's go. First, we're going to talk about Airbnb. Hope y'all don't have to hear too much craziness in the background. But with Airbnb, we need to talk about, do you like the company personally? The next thing is, can the company make money? And the third thing is, do you believe that the company will be here 20 years from now? The first thing, do you like the company? I have used Airbnb personally in Germany and Dominican Republic and every state. I done traveled around the world using them. And it is, see, you're gonna have to hear crazy stuff. This probably was not the best idea, but whatever. I'm gonna get y'all I'm gonna get y'all the information out anyway. So the way it go, once you use Airbnb for the first time and have a great experience, you are hooked. It is so different from the traditional go to a hotel, you gotta book it, you gotta go check in, you get a room. That's cool. That is cool. And it's more of a business feeling now. When you, for those that never use Airbnb, it is basically somebody renting, well, for the most part, somebody's renting out a room in their home. They're renting out their whole home, and you're getting that personable experience. So when I went to Germany, I wanted to go to Oktoberfest. Me and my friend, we rented out a room and this lady home, and I think it was 2 other people that also rented the home. I never even met the lady. So she had a key for us when we was able to get there, told us where everything was at, make sure we make up our bed, leave everything clean. Didn't even have to see the lady. I have used that everywhere, and it's more of a non-tourist like feeling. Whenever I go to Santo Domingo, I like to go to the hood. I like to be around my people, like to be around everybody and have a good time. Versus when I go to Punta Cana, I like to stay in a resort, all inclusive. Y'all kind of get my drift. So I use Airbnb. I 100% love the company. The next thing is, can they make money? They have over $3 billion accessible in cash right now. I repeat, over $3 billion accessible in cash. But then you want to know, how much debt do they have? Because a lot of companies have a lot of debt. They have around $3 billion in debt. Y'all don't hear me, because since I don't usually talk crazy numbers, every company's in debt. And they've been in debt forever. You got to think of the airlines. They're always in debt. To AT&T, always in debt. You got a lot of companies that's in debt. Airbnb can pay out their debt right now if they completely wanted to. And that's re-evolving debt of what they had to pay out to the people that is renting out their homes, which we will get into. And let's talk about why they don't have a lot of debt. Usually companies have tangible assets. You got to think of their competition, the Marriott. When the pandemic happened, a lot of Marriotts went under and had to reduce their numbers or close things down. When you have physical locations, you have more employees, you're going to have more liabilities. Airbnb don't have any buildings. They don't have no liabilities in that waste, and that's how they get to maximize having so much money, because you're not spending your money on anything. So it's kind of like a Uber. Uber don't have to buy cars. Airbnb don't have to buy the hotels or rooms. They're using your stuff. And what make it better is they also provide an opportunity for people that want to make money. So if you want to make money, I've seen a lot of YouTubes. I know people personally that rent out their homes and rent out their houses. And one person in my Uber, a family was telling me about how they made $50,000 extra a year from renting out their home because they live in a good location in downtown Denver. That's like, we made $50,000. We own an RV. So the days we're booked, we just go sleep in our RV. So the RV was paid for after like 2 years. Like, so it's a good opportunity where you can actually make money. And then people will say, what are the cons about Airbnb? You know, different state regulations, they can shut Airbnb down, but they're not going to do that because they just added, if I lend out a room in my home tomorrow, I can just put hotel and fee taxes, and the state of Michigan found the way how to tax it and make their own money. So long as everybody's making money, they're going to be happy. So I don't see Airbnb going anywhere. In the next 20 years, they will be here. They have the market on lock. Their competition is hotels, and I think Marriott and some other companies tried to do a thing like Airbnb, but they're too far back. And then they have the experiences and so many different things. Now let's talk about the stock price. The stock price supposed to have been around $60-something a share. Once the IPO happened, the same thing that happened to Snow, the IPO boosted up. They finessed us. They did the finesse game. Told everybody the share is going to be around $60. And it started at like, what was it, 120? We'd say $124. That is over. It was actually like 130. I mean, it was over double. That's the wrong answer, Airbnb. Like, geez, a lot of people missed out on making money. Or, you know, to me, I'm being honest, I don't care if they did it at $500. I believe it's going to be here 20 years from now. So whatever the price is, I'm in it for the long haul. So yes, it went higher. If they started at $60, it would have been crazy. They probably could have started off at that price, but once it got closer to IPO time, they probably just seen what Snow did, and it actually didn't hurt them yet. It is what it is. So yes, I say buy Airbnb. My personal experience has been amazing. I'm going to use Airbnb next month. And in the future, I'm planning to have rental properties to rent out places with Airbnb. So whatever the stock price is, buy in, keep on buying in. The company's going to be here 20 years from now. Don't have no competition. I love it. All right, let's briefly talk DoorDash. Now, I'm being very biased with DoorDash because I only tried them one time. And I personally had a bad experience, not because the chick delivered it to the wrong location. It is because she didn't bring it to my location after that because she said it was too far. And when I contacted DoorDash or attempted to contact them, they didn't get anything resolved, and I didn't get a refund. I didn't get a credit. So I said the hell with them, and I never used them since. But even with that being said, the concept is amazing. Especially right now, their sales has went up probably over 100%. It's probably more than that, because we're in a pandemic right now and people don't want to have hand-to-hand contact. People don't want to leave their house. So having somebody being able to go grab food from restaurants that you usually don't go to, and neighborhoods you usually don't go to, or you know, or you can want to try different foods. So the concept is amazing. Low inventory, low high up costs. But I'm doing this off the top and I don't have my notes. So I believe they have made over $1 billion. I think it's 1.1 billion, and they have paid out, meaning or lost like 100 million. So their ability to make money is bar none. It's amazing. It's amazing. I can't say they know how to make money, because same as Airbnb, what product, what location they have. It's like an app. It's like an app that's running everything, and during 2020 is perfect. But, I don't like their competition. DoorDash have competition with everybody. Like, it's a lot of other companies. Look at Uber Eats to different, is Grubhub one, or I know different stores have delivering services, but I don't see DoorDash being here 20 years from now because the necessity is here right now. So yes, if you're going to do like a call option or it's going to go up real quick or something like that, yes, I would invest. I wouldn't invest my money long term because the competition is going to get bigger. It's companies that have more money than them and have more customers. That's, it's just, I don't see it. Airbnb translate internationally. I have used them around the world. I know having companies in America trying to sell heavy in China, it's not that easy. You got to be a good company. Yes, I believe DoorDash will be a great company within the next 3 years. But 20 years, I could be wrong. Their IPO, their original price was to start around $100 a share. It went up to like 100 and like, was it 70? 175? 165? That's just too much. Y'all don't make a product. Yes, you know how to make money, but that price is too high for me. So I'll probably buy one share in the possible just to hold and have and say I have it. So in conclusion, yes, I say buy Airbnb. I love them. Makes sense. DoorDash, for me personally, since I don't necessarily use them and I don't, like, once the pandemic is over with, we know the sales going to go down because people going to go out, like, and it's just me. This is no knock on anybody. When I order my food, like hot food, I want it hot. I feel it's just lazy as hell for me to order some McDonald's, get somebody else to pick it up, and bring it to me if I can get it myself. I can say if your friends call you, like your wife call you, hey, I'm at McDonald's, you want something? But for me to pay additional fee for somebody to go get me McDonald's. And then if you say the high-end restaurants like Benihana's, if you ate at Benihana's before, you know you're going to get the experience. You're going there first for the experience. And you're going to get more servings when you are there physically versus ordering a takeout of Benihana's. You get completely gypped. We probably all have done it before. And I don't want to order Benihana's and spend the money for it to get it brought to my house. I don't know. So it's like, I'm just not a big fan of that. I think it's going to go down once the pandemic is over with. But I wanted to give my quick insight. So in conclusion, I did want to give my insight on both the companies. Wanted to do it real quick, so I'm not going to do a million things of editing, and I know it's going to probably sound crazy with cars and stuff passing, but just wanted to give you guys my thoughts. In the comments, leave your thoughts. Are you going to buy any of these two companies? Do you think I'm crazy? Do you think I'm right? Do you think I'm wrong? And also, make sure you subscribe, like, share, comment, all of that out.